Hello everybody and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. Now, with this new level up, I went ahead and increased my wizard again because very useful, I suppose, in that sense. And I switched up from the Panthers,
It's done.
thank you, to the Eye Stalker. Simply because it can cast spells, and I don't know how effective that is, per se, but I mean, given that I already have a giant wolf and soon a spider, I gotta learn all these spells now that I'm talking about the. I have this one, yes. Okay. So I can learn this. No. What do I need to learn this again? Wizard, Sorcerer 4, and 8 level 3. Wait. Divination. That's right. I am necromantic, so, screw divination. I mean, don't screw divination, it's a good school, but just, in this particular playthrough, screw divination. Okay, well, I'm gonna say it might benefit me to have. You know what? It does enough damage for me to say that I like Magic Missile. I mean, it's one missile every 2 levels, so what level am I? Throw that over there. I might take Keller's spray. Yeah, I just took it off, but I don't think this affects anybody just because it has such a weak DC, as it were. It's better for me to have more offensive capabilities. While I would consider Ray of Enfeeblement, again, that comes down to it's such a weak resistance, or DC, I should say. Like, if I'm fighting something small, it, especially with my level being the way it is now, will absolutely decimate their strength, making them little to no threat. But damage is damage. I'm gonna throw darkness on there. Keep my ultra vision. I might get rid of endurance for maybe another ghoul touch, or well, I have a rod of ghostly visage, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. 3rd level spells. Boy. Well, I can get rid of Summon Creature 3 for Summon Creature 4. Because that should be better. Now, whether it's actually better, it remains to be seen. So, the ones I picked was this one, Contagion, and then I said what was recommended, and then I got Inspiration. So, while I like Contagion, because, I mean, yeah, it can be saved, which is something I was just complaining about. It has a better DC, for one. For two, it can inflict them with a random, debilitating disease, which is useful. The other one, the recommended one, was Inspiration, which temporarily loses character levels for an hour per my level, which I'm not sure what the DC on it is, which, I mean, I could even say the same about Contagion. I'm not 100% sure if it's an absolutely high DC or not. I'm pretty sure I remember Contagion being fairly decent. But Enveration could be a score settler because, I mean, if I'm using this on a fighter, and even if I'm just taking 1 level off, that's 10 HP damage accordingly. Well, up to 10, because if they get a they can get up to 10 HP. They get a 1d10 every time they level up. So if they were to get 40, assuming they rolled, their max 10, and plus whatever their con modifier is, which a lot of warriors would probably run a +2 or a +3, which means they only have to roll an 8 or a 7 to get that 10 bonus. So knocking off one level is decent. Knocking off 4 levels would make them useless. In the meantime, 3rd level spell. I'm gonna grab Flame Arrow. Each level. Yeah. I don't think I'm that. Let me drop this, put this up. I'm level 8 now. Total. Not. So I should have enough to make, like, what's that? 2 arrows officially now? Yeah. Which 46 points of damage. 8 minimum side. Maximum side. God, I can't imagine what that is actually. Right off, like, that's not a number you can think of off the top of your head, but that's almost 60 damage, just 12 less than, so 48. Yeah, 48 damage maximum, which is nothing to scoff at. Alright, back to my 4th level spells. This is the one that I was really looking forward to getting, and while it is an illusion and not a necromantic magic, conjures an image of utmost horror to strike down a single creature. Target will attempt a will save to disbelieve the spell, avoiding all ill effects. But if they fail that, the target then makes a fortitude save to avoid instant death. And if I happen to find a guy that fails both saves, boom, that fight's over. Realistically, that's taking a chance that I can get an instant kill out of somebody. That's fair. That's really nice for 4th level spell. The other one I'm thinking about taking on is Wall of Fire. I'm going to put on Contagion, but it's any creature that tries to pass through it, and while that does create some strategic advantages, I'm not entirely sure about how Tommy over here is going to perform in battle. So I'm going to put the 4th one there. Yeah. Keller's spray has been removed, so I can put in Phantasmal Killer and Contagion over this extra magic missile. And I have Flame Arrow, which I'll put in over here as a kind. It's not necessary, but if I run into something stronger, it's useful. Alright, let's see what kind of stats that. God, I don't like spiders. Ooh. Okay, so I realized Dire's spider. Dire's big. I mean, the whole dire wolf was huge, but he's a little bigger than I was expecting him to be. I'm not going to beat around the bush about it. He's a pretty big guy. Pretty big guy. Let's see what kind of stuff we got. So it looks like he has less armor class. His stats kind of look weaker. I think the big thing about the spider is that he's going to have poison. He does have spell immunity and immune to mind spells. I'm not entirely sure what all spell immunity entitles, though. Because, does that mean he just can't be hit with any spell, like, Ray of Frost, for example, or Magic Missile? Oop, okay. And he has Dark Vision. Very nice. Toughness. So I don't see where his poison would be listed, but I imagine dire spiders poison's pretty nasty. I mean, don't hold me to it. I can't tell you how it is until I actually see it in action, but it should be significant. Could you maybe unlock a couple of these?
It's done. Okay, dokie.
That's not what I don't know what was happening there.
It's done.
Some magic wand. Summon creature 2? Okay. Regular old quarterstaff. Should be able to just drop that right in there, yeah? Yeah. Follow me. Stop attacking that. Boy.
No can do.
So this is not locked, huh? Okay, cool. If it was locked, we'd have a problem. Very nice. Just go ahead and move that scroll there so I can put that amulet there. Alright. Pardon me. The map says... Another apprentice. Well, the problem about your master paying you well for my head is, you kind of have to have... Oh my good lord, that is just a DC. That's a DC. I think he should have magical immunity. Yeah. I don't know, I hit him that one time. Let me try again. Oh boy. I shouldn't have played around with him. I feel like I played around with him. Shouldn't have done that. I should have gone in there. Ooh. Oh. That's impressive. I'm gonna hold on to that because once I get the next level, the next level of my Pale Master, if I choose to upgrade that next, actually grants me dark vision, which means I could drop the torch and be just fine. Yeah, you do that, pal. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't rest while there's enemies nearby. Well, what do you know? That's inconvenient. Handle the trap. I thought that's what you were going over there to do. I didn't realize you were just going there to look at it. How does he always score a nat 20 against, like, unlocking?
Okay.
Maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's done. No can do.
This doesn't make a lot of sense to me that he can just drop net 20. It might be because he's technically doing it until the job is done, which, you know, if that's the case, then he's rolling more than once, really. But okay, I don't have any more. I don't have any more room there. least not for another light crossbow. Unless I took the quarterstaff out, but just stick it in. This is the other one with 40%? Yeah. Just stick it in here. Plenty of space to sell stuff in it. Yeah. Nice. Well. Whew. Boy, that's a sword. So there's gonna be a small adjustment, namely because that's a big ol' heavy son of a gun, and yeah. 15 pounds versus 6-pound crossbow, and I can just stuff the crossbow in there. Which, 40% off of 6 pounds is still something, but 80% off of 15 pounds comes up to more than what I would be losing otherwise. Okay, and then I'll just check the box. I think that one's clarity. Yeah. Alright, and cure light wounds. Back into this main room. Should be able to take a rest. Yeah. I don't know how good my familiar is yet. I assumed that having them as the Eye Stalker would give them magical capabilities, but I didn't get to see it. Of course, to be fair, he died fairly quickly, but that's not his fault. He doesn't have as much HP as a panther, and he got bolted by a hailstorm, a very large, powerful hailstorm. So, it's not his fault. Hello. That sucked. I don't mean to critique your... Oh, he does have magic. That's useful. A bolt of lightning. That's worth something. Nothing right now. Sorry. Really just trying to get to the crates beyond. I'm gonna open them all. Ooh. If I'm not mistaken, I have thieves' tools. Yes, right there. Yada yada, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada. Okay. Nice. They just thought there was more room in there. Nope, there's not that much room in there. Cool. Put it in that one. I need to sell items soon. That's what that's telling me. Long and short is what it's telling me. Okay. Again, I don't have any hard evidence to say that it's stronger than the wolf or weaker than. Who is...
Pleased to see you. Okay, dokie.
Alright, look, I don't mean to... say you guys are wrong.
Pleased to see you.
Oh, this is Samuel. Crap, I'm an idiot. looking for you in the inn, actually. Who was that? That was a person. Um,
Well met.
I mean, are you kidding me right now? Okay, and the first thing I want you to understand is that you don't attack somebody for no reason. The second thing you should know is that it's the end of your career, pal. I take that back. Ugh. Alright, I'll take that back. He did attack me with a reason. I don't want anything right now. I want to I really want to try this. I want to. I don't know what that does for him, but he is diseased. Effortless. Oh, they're all effortless. Go ahead and hit him with a little rave.
For glory! 'Tis your...
Ah, nice. I'm a little jealous. Styx can just cast magic out of his eye stalks, whereas I have a very rudimentary magic from a rod. And if he can cast negative energy an unlimited number of times. Where's the inn at again? I don't remember. I want to say it was down. Well, first things first.
So you have returned. Do you have news?
Good. A Pripyat of Wisdom. +1. Um, hold on. Ah, 1 + bonus. Just a wisdom saving throws. Wait, not. What do you mean I lost the item? Give that back. +1 to natural AC. This increases my wisdom by 1, which isn't really anything, but if I were a cleric, that would be the thing. Or a druid. But don't work too well for me. I'm pretty sure this is the place. Right there.
What do you want?
You're surprised? That's plenty. Pretty sure that means I tallied 475 gold out of that. What can I feed him? That healed him? I didn't know I could just look over at my familiar and choose to feed him and he would heal right there. What? So I want to try this. Nice.
You are a welcome. We are all eagerly awaiting its recovery. As soon Let me see. Take it to Fenthic. He is the one in charge of unmasking the enemy. Is there anything else? Farewell.
Fenthic is over here, right? The one I had to talk to when I first came here. Fed me a whole spiel.
Hello again, and well met as always.
I'm just gonna say this. Well, if you're gonna offer me gold, I appreciate that. I'll be going now. Sweet. What am I at now? 18,719. Especially considering some of the scrolls I buy go well into the thousands of gold. Can I sell stuff to you? That's handy. Okay. I'm gonna walk off now. Pretend we had a grand conversation. I'm gonna step out into the street. I know there's one guy I can sell to. Put my dagger away first. No, that's detect mode. There we go. Now we gotta go around the whole circumference of this tiny town with my creepy, disturbing, eerie spider in tow. God.
Can I help you?
You see your wares? Well, I can show you mine. This is will saving throws, yes. Sweet. Buy them. Buy them from me. can't think of anything for them. Let me open this up. I can't use that. Can't use these. How much are those? Okay. That's useless. This is Melf's acid arrow, right? Yeah. It also has a light on it. Well, if it has a light on it, realistically, like, is it a +1 magic staff? Maybe? No, it's just a regular staff. I don't see anything about it saying it has a +1 to it. Like, my dagger would have a +1 on it somewhere. Close that backpack.
Come on, lend me something for a day or two. I'm good for it.
Can't use that. Can't. I already have that. I can actually use healer kit, so.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Didn't mean to walk away. Don't know why that happened.
Lend me something for a day or two. I'm good for it.
Man. So.
All my children, all my babies dying.
I'm gonna have to run through and see if I can't find any decent, what does this do? Oh, yeah, no, let me hold on to that. I have 2 scrolls of restoration and I haven't used either. So.
It's all over. The end comes swiftly. I can't. Bear a coin, will you? Times are tough for the old.
How much does this weigh? Half a pound. It is wisdom. I don't think I can just give it to anybody. Let me open up.
Please help me. Anybody. Everybody's dead. Please help.
And let's stick that in there. Open that up. Sell that. Alright. Let's see what else we got going on around here. Oh, well. Unfortunately, I'm out of time for this episode. But when I come back, we will turn in the last ingredient to Lady Abereth. Should be starting chapter 2. So, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.